Hello, I'm Robert Young. Welcome to the magic of the forest. We're about to have a look at many of the parts of the forest that I enjoy, the same as I do in what we call the bush in Australia. Every part of this forest is like home, and as I walk through it, you can feel the energy melting into your body, and you can feel the interaction with the trees and all the little beings that people have forgotten about. Even the birds make themselves known as you walk through, and they open their dimensions so that you can feel their presence. And unbeknownst to everyone, they're always there. They don't just fly in because you happen to hear them. Some of the dimensions are beyond what we think we can see. And hopefully, as we walk through, we'll demonstrate a few of the things that I know about. The change in colours, the change in feel, the change in sensations, and the presence of other worlds. Everything in the forest reflects everything for now, for the future, and from where we came from. It's a familiarity that each one of us knows about. And if you take a young child, you will see that they obviously see the fairies and the little people and all those things that we would love to be part of. Let's take on the experience and go for a nice long walk through what I can see is a very, very friendly place. Okay, follow me. Wow. When I first became aware of the forest and how close it was to home, I sat just like this in Australia, a very similar place, and felt the presence of every tree. And as I felt each tree, they sent a signal to me. A beautiful, warm, elegant connection to welcome me onto this earth. Right now, I'm feeling the same welcome. And it's almost overwhelming. There is so much here that I cannot explain, but I know you can feel it. And each time we need anything, even to heal the most devastating of effects on our body, on our mind, on our psyche, on any part of us. We sit in a place like this and remember home, you'll be healed. There is never a doubt. And right now, I can hear many words. I can feel the encouragement to continue to pass on everything I feel to the world. There are dimensions opening up here that I had never realised were around. I had to walk a long way in Australia to get exactly what's here in one place. And the essence of the whole thing is more than I can explain. You can explain love and you can explain feelings, but you can't explain this. It's way beyond anything that we've ever registered in the world. And to feel the healing effect of the sound of the water and the beautiful energies that are sitting here for me. Colours change intensity and you think it's the light, but you know that they're special gifts for you. And as you look at the colours, they change once again, and here's the birds at least letting us know they're here. The activity in the trees is quite amazing. You can see a tree move and there's no wind. It moves individually without any of the others, just to let you know that you've been recognised. And it's a little bit hard to, not hard, a little bit out of the ordinary to bring this to anyone who has never been here. But I know that the transmission that comes through this video is the same as the transmission that the people feel that are on the other side of the camera. I would like to open up a lot further to everyone in the world so that they could have a slight experience of what I feel in this world. It's magnificent. It's encouraging, and it loves us beyond anything you could ever imagine. There is, and I'm feeling things touch me, there is a welcome to every part of you. There's an encouragement for you to be who you are, not just in the way we think, but in developing the magic to know and feel exactly what's here. There are so many beings here, you can't count them. And every tree is alive, even the little tiny ones, alive and talking to you. I feel so privileged to just be a part of it. When I first arrived, my body wasn't working very well. And it's in places like this that my body found out exactly what it had to do to provide the service that it said it would provide for me to do whatever I need to do in the world. And here I am today, feeling the repair happening again. I can feel the essence of everything that ever happened to me repeating itself. I can feel my legs changing and my body changing. as I sit here. And the greatest of all is that there is no location. It's universal. And we wonder why we talk about universal beings, multi-dimensional situations. We're sitting in the middle of it. Even the rock is the most comfortable rock I've sat on in my life. And it's nice and fluffy and green. And the waters are just nourishing. And for those who can see closely, the hairs are standing up all over me. It's just a magic place. And I'm sure that if we had some young people here, really, really young people, they would be playing with the fairies because they're everywhere. And they're all so different here. They're all unique. Quite different to Australia. It's hard to describe the difference, but they're very active and very young in their whole way of presenting themselves. In Australia, they have a more mature feeling about them. Yet there are areas, particularly in the rainforests, where it's similar to this. There are a couple of trees up there that just keep attracting me. And each time I look up, there's a different colour around them. I'd love people to realise that the colours in these areas change all the time, and they are energies that are for us. And as soon as we see the colour change, the energy flows to us, rebuilds us, and when you look back, the colour's back to where it was. That's been happening around me ever since I sat down. It's a really, really exciting place, and it's really exciting to be in the world again. Wow, to be in relationship with fairies it's magic. It's the real magic. To feel them around, they lighten your load. They lift everything from your heart. And they untangle all the energies that get really screwed up in everyday life. And they really move lightly throughout your life and throughout your aura. And they play a lot of jokes as well. And they love to play with one another. But the relationship is just opens your heart like nothing else can. And wow, I'd love to be able to describe it the way children do, with a big yee. It really lightens you up and makes life perfect. to honour a relationship with the fairy is just to make sure that you do not disturb their way of life, and you never leave any imprint in their world. You never bring your energy down, because their whole world will collapse. And you see and agree to see whatever they show you. And that's quite an honour. Fairies don't need anything from us. They're just there. And they're there to enhance their lives, the lives of the trees, and our lives. And when they come in your dreams, it's so special. They've come to bring a message, to tell you to lighten up and just be a little bit crazy in your life, if you like, and enjoy it, because life is not serious. Cosmic journey is one of those things that can be any way you want. It's an extension of imagination that's actually real. And if you can see sparkles in anything, anyone, in anywhere, you can go on a cosmic journey. It has no dimension, but you can go outside the stars to wherever you like. And the easiest way to get yourself there is to spin your energy, and just spin and spin and spin and get faster and faster and faster and faster, and you'll feel yourself go out. And as you move along, you can feel your internal engine actually pulsing and taking you out to wherever you want. Most of us know how to navigate out in the stars. We know exactly where to go. And my description of going back home a couple of times was to head out to the Little Dipper, third star on the left, and take a hard left turn and go as far as I could possibly go. And it's a magic feeling. And when you look back from there, you can't even see a problem on the earth. They don't exist. So when you ask for any assistance from out there, they don't know what you're talking about, because they don't have problems, and you don't have problems if you're out there. The big thing is you can live here and be out there at the same time, enjoy both, and have no problems. Whenever I get into the city and start to work hard, I usually work from outside the building. And if I'm walking through the city with all the noise, I'm sitting on top of it. And it sounds a bit funny, but it's like a little elf, you know. If you can see yourself like that, life's great. And the bit that the body goes through handles it perfectly. And all our intelligence is quite different to what we think when we get out there. It just is. We don't have to ask any questions, and we don't have any needs. So I recommend it to anyone. When you stand in the trees and you recognize them all as separate beings, you can feel the smile in your heart. And as you stand and allow that to expand, you realize that every relationship in your life is simple, unique, and stands alone like every tree. And the more you feel the trees, the more you feel your relationship with people. And the key to it all is that you remember that you've forgotten about the smile in your heart when you stand by a partner. The trees bring all that back to you and give you the sense of companionship that comes naturally when you have a smile in your heart. There is nothing that comes between anyone, and each tree is still as high as it was when I got here. Your partners, relationships with people, interactions with people change immediately when you stand amongst the trees. And you can really be conscious of the movement simply because you can feel that smile in your heart. And nothing else matters. Just the essence of each partner, of each relationship, and the brilliance that you feel because of everyone else around. I'd recommend that anyone having any difficulties at all just walks through the trees. And whether your partner's with you or not, doesn't matter. They'll be with you after a few steps amongst the trees. And all problems will be solved before you leave. That's one of the most marvellous things with the woods, is you never leave with anything wrong with you. It's a brilliant feeling. Next time you're in the area where the tall trees stand alone, but in total harmony, walk through. Turn off time and allow yourself to heal totally, and every relationship in your life will come back to normal. Thank you.